All right, let's try this again. Section 6, Notes, Application of Percents. So it says here that you can use percents to find commission, sales tax, and percent of earnings. Today we're going to focus mostly, well, on these notes anyway, on commission. And commission is, by definition here, little vocab, the fee paid to a person who makes a sale. So C-O-M-I-S-S-I-O-N. And the commission rate, I'll give you a second to write that down, is the percentage of the selling price a person earns on a sale. So we're going to use this formula, and we are going to do the commission rate times the sale price. That is how we find our commission. So commission rate times sale price. So let's jump right in here to some word problems. Real estate agent is paid a monthly salary of $900 plus commission. So they're getting some salary plus a commission. Last month he sold one condominium for $65,000, earning a 4% commission on the sale. How much was the commission and what was his total paycheck? So do we have a commission rate here? Yes, we do. It is 4%. Times the sale price. Can we find a sale price in here? Here's a price, but that says that's his monthly salary. So that's not what we're looking for. Here's another price. He sold one condominium for $65,000. That's a sale price. So we're going to do the 4% times the $65,000. So go ahead and punch that in the calculator. 4% times 65,000, and we get, and this is going to be money because we're finding percent of money, which is still money, $2,600. Okay, so how much was the commission? The commission is that. And then it says, what was his total pay for last month? So it says here that he is paid a monthly salary of $900 plus commission. So hello, what do? We are going to do $900 plus the commission. So $2,600 plus the $900. And if we add that all up, we find that the total monthly pay for last month was $3,500. Okay. All right, on this next one, how about I give you a little time for you all to try this one, and then we'll come back together and see how you did. Okay, so I read my problem while you were hopefully working on yours, and we're finding 6.75%, the tax rate of Adrian if he buys, or she buys, 2 CDs and 1 DVD. So what we need to do, let me get my pen going here again, is we would need to do 2 times $16.99 plus the $36.29 for the DVD. And so if we add that all together, or do that math, I'm doing the $16.99 times 2, and then I'm adding the $36.29. We get total spent of $70.27. Okay, so then you have to add the tax onto that. So how do you find the tax? How do you find the percent of something? What's of mean? Right, of means multiply. So we're going to do 6.75% times the $70.27 to find our tax. So $70.27 times 6.75% equals, oh no, freak out, I get a decimal, 4.743. In dollars and cents, we would round that to 4.74. Remember, 4 and below, you keep it the same. 5 and up, you round up. So did we answer a question? It says, if the sales tax rate, how much tax would Adrian pay if he bought 2 CDs? Yes, we have. Didn't ask us for the total, it just asked us for the tax rate. So again, I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to let you work on example number 3. All right, on this one, Anna earns $1,500 monthly. Of that, $114.75 is withheld for Social Security and Medicare. What percent of Anna's earnings are withheld? Anytime we find a percent, we are finding the part over the whole. Just like if we took a quiz and you got, 5 out of 7, you could put 5 over 7 and then find your percent. So we're going to do the same thing here. The part that they are taking out, that you should have written down, is the $114.75 out of her whole paycheck. So if we do that math, 114.75 divided by 1,500, we get 0.0765. That's a decimal. How do we change that into a percent? We move twice to the right. We're multiplying by 100. So you get 7.65%. I would say we should round that off to 8%. Before you move on, make sure you've answered your question. What percent? Our answer is a percent. Our answer seems reasonable, so we are good to go. Good job, everybody.